Well, hey there, everybody. It is me, Chris, coming to you, well, for a very first blue screen talk show in a long time. I think the last time I put one out, I talked about the Surface 4 and the Surface Book. I think. I haven't even looked. Elon Musk. For those of you who don't know, yeah, words are hard. Yeah. So I'm a little late. But that's okay. Because I wanted to make this video, when Elon first came out and talked about it. But, the cool thing is, other people are chiming in, and other proposals are being made, and we're finding out other things that could possibly happen. So I'll talk about that. If you guys have never watched one of my talk shows, the Blue Screen Talk shows specifically, I talk about technology, and how that impacts us as people. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a dreamer. I love talking about the future. I mean, my God, I was born in 1983, right? I mean, I keep thinking about the future, and it's like, holy crap, I'm living in the future, technically. Because, it's like, you watch, Back to the Future, and they're like, 2015, and it's like, been there, and we still don't have flying cars. We do, sort of. Not really. We have... Anyway, enough of, that. But Elon Musk started a company called SpaceX about 14 years ago, right? He also started another company that you might also know better or help to co-found. PayPal. Yes, PayPal. That's sad. My Skype just kinda... Yeah. I know, you guys heard it. I heard it too. I'm sad. Not really. So anyway, he co-founded PayPal. He used his earnings to start not only SpaceX, but he also used it to found Tesla Motors. Which, if those of you who have maybe been living under a rock or in a cave or, something like that, Tesla Motors deals in electric cars. Complete, full electric cars. Not this hybrid bullcrap. Amazing stuff. Amazing innovation. He not only is a dreamer, but somehow he actually puts, his money where his mouth is. Or so goes the saying, right? So that's, I don't know, for me it's like those are really, really cool things, right? Because I remember when PayPal came out. I remember hearing about Tesla Motors, especially the Tesla Roadster. I want me one of those. I'm hoping they bring out like a 2017. That'd be sweet. Anyway, I'm not here to really talk about any of those. I just want to lay the groundwork to kind of give you guys an idea of who Elon Musk is, but I'm assuming if you're watching, you probably know who Elon Musk is. You probably know what SpaceX is. But for those of you who are just randomly clicking on things, and here you are, a little background. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so Elon Musk comes out with this amazing proposal, right? And he proposes using their new Falcon Heavy rocket, which is supposed to be able to carry 5 million pounds of payload. That's insane. He wants to start doing stuff in 2018, basically charting cargo routes and things like that, right? 2020. God, that's weird to think that we're close to that. We're really freaking close to that. Just saying. It's weird. I'm 32. It's weird. To think that we're that close to that year. So his plan is after that is 2020 is he wants to start sending up stuff for experiments and things like that, habitats for the colonists that he plans on sending in 2024. And it will take from 2024, he plans, or he said it should be 2025 before they actually land on the Martian surface. So they're going to do a lot of flybys, chart the territory, get an idea of how to navigate, get their probes to do everything, and they're going to chart and take pictures, and hopefully they put way better pictures than what NASA does, or better cameras on there than what NASA does, because, or they don't hire people to airbrush over pictures, because I really want to see what the actual surface looks like. I'm sorry, I'm one of these people that I do believe that NASA's, airbrushing images, because, come on, multi-billion-dollar probes, and you can't send back HD picture, I call bullshit. Just saying, excuse my language, it's just kind of one of them things where it's like, wait a minute. So anyway, I diverge. Another thing about this show is I go down rabbit trails, but I do come back eventually. And they're fun rabbit trails. He wants to send up experiments and things like that for different organizations, different companies. He wants SpaceX to build most of the equipment used for the experiments, and other companies as well. Being privatized company, why not use other people, other companies? Because we all know NASA won't do it. And let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, speaking of NASA, that reminds me, though, is that apparently NASA, our U.S. government, has an amazing idea for NASA. Let's go back to the 1960s and go to the moon. We've already been to the moon. I'm sorry, we have. It's like, been there, done that, right? Why are we going back? Good question. And I make fun of NASA for going back to the moon. But if we are actually going to try and be a real spacefaring race, or species, or whatever, I say race, I mean humans. I don't mean white, black, whatever. I mean human race. Uh, these days you gotta be Pacific, because who wants to be Atlantic? Anyway, so they want to go to the moon. And it's actually a good idea, like I said. The main reason is they can use the moon for kind of like a halfway, refueling station, things like that. They can use it for people, who are, or not people, but companies who will eventually go and mine the asteroid belt. And they're planning this now. There's plenty of companies that they want to go do this, and they're waiting. They're waiting for people like Elon Musk to say yes, I will do this. And he's planning, or hoping that prices of space travel will drop significantly, because of their true reusable technology. Because their rocket will actually land. Granted, they had a unfortunate mishap I think it was several months ago, that it actually exploded. And, I don't know that they've conclusively found out what's wrong, or what happened, or whatever. I hope they find out what the problem may have been soon. That way they can get back on track. Blue Origin, a company based out of Seattle, Washington. They actually, earlier this year, I think it was like sometime January, February, excuse me, they actually have their own rocket that does the exact same thing. Goes up and it lands when it comes back down. And it took them a long time to get this to work right. And they finally got it to work right. I actually have a friend of mine that works for Blue Origin out there. And he was telling me that, even though he didn't work on the project, he was he called me up, told me about it. I was like, dude, congratulations. And he's like, I haven't worked here that long. I don't even work on the project. And I'm like, dude, you in some way, shape, or form were involved. I'm like, you're a part of the company. Congratulations. That's a monumental accomplishment. And so they're going for low Earth orbit stuff, where SpaceX is actually looking for out of orbit type stuff. Mars, Moon, everywhere else. Boeing announced that they actually are going. Okay, let's do this. They want to put a little competition on it and say, if Elon thinks he can do it in this amount of time, we might be able to do it sooner. So it's really, really interesting. And that's what Elon wants. Like that's his, it seems to me that's his philosophy. Prime example. His patents for his cars, for his electric cars, they released them. No, they did not let the copyright and patents expire. They publicly said they are ours. You may not just take them. But they put a press release on their website saying that we want to encourage competition. Here's how we did it. So nobody else can go through and patent that exact thing, but they can use it. And, so it seems to me that that's pretty much what Elon wants with SpaceX. Now, granted, he's not releasing all of his patents on that. I don't blame him, But the point is, though, is Boeing is stepping up, going, hey, I bet we can get there before you. That's what he wants. He wants privatized space. Space to be for the people, And Boeing has a very, very interesting engine patent that I seen, God, I think at the beginning of the year maybe. And their engine patent uses lasers, compressed lasers. I haven't seen the patent for a while, but it uses like a form of lasers and nuclear energy and whatnot. And sorry about that. The video kind of cut short. Anyway, where was I at? It uses lasers and nuclear power and stuff like that. Google it, because I'm not going to. I might post something down here. There we go, down there. So you guys can see it, but it's really cool. Like I said, really cool, really interesting to look at what is actually going on as far as space. Really, relatively in the in the early 21st century. I mean, here we are, 2016. We were almost to 2017 now. So where does that leave us? I guess the question is, where does that leave us? Where will we go? I mean, we're going to Mars, we're doing all these different things, and, things are, I don't know, I think we as a people really, quite frankly, we need to grow up a little bit. I mean, I'm just gonna put it out there that I don't know that we're ready yet. I don't think we can handle that. I really don't. I was reading about a nation called Asgardia. And apparently it's a group of people that they want to put a space station in a low Earth orbit, and they want to be able to have that be a nation. So there are people getting really, really sick of it, of our pettiness, and really we have to just be like, what? We're the same. We have the same type of DNA. I don't know. I guess I'm idealistic. And so I look at things from an idealistic point of view. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to quit rambling. If you liked it, give me one of these. If not, give me one of these. Don't give me one of these, because that would suck. Alright, guys. thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends. Yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully, I can make more of these. Alright, have a good one. Bye.